Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn by me, HoI4 in Singapore. So in the last episode we started our next phase of rearmament, producing these small arms, which we have done successfully. We already actually produced nearly 1,000 of these. The AR21 MMS/SIN is a heavily modified version of the 2005 model, which is greatly boosting our forces. We're also producing the Terex AV85A version. We have about 100 something of them in reserve at this point. Yep, 215 now actually, which is pretty good, but we need at least 1,000 according to our current force strength. So it's gonna take a while to build that up. But considering we're building 1.5 per day, it is fine. And we actually started the production of 6, not 5, 6 extra Fearless class corvettes, which we are going to use to phase out the older Victory class, which we cannot unfortunately upgrade to anything because this model is not present in our design. And from my experimentation in previous instances of Hearts of Iron 4, I know that there's no way to rectify this. So yeah, in the meantime actually we are ordering and receiving batches of 15 airpoints every 180 days, and I thought that the next thing we could do for our forces would actually be to improve their secondary equipment, like the manpads. We actually have a fairly old amount of them here. We have the Igla, the RBS-70 and Mistrals, which are all fairly old, so it might make sense to ask for deliveries. We could get the Stingers from United States, or the British use the Stinger as well. Interesting. Well, but let's get the American ones. We'll get 2 of those, and every 30 days we're gonna get about 100 of them. We are currently using, what was it, 217, so we'll get 600 of them. 600 of them, and then we're gonna discard all of these extra ones that we have. I don't think we have, we have 259 RBS-70s, which are very old, so getting the new Stingers is gonna be good. 600 means that we'll have about 380 in reserve, which is pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, so let's do that, and we can unpause. We actually found a number of countries which we can sign trade deals with: Israel, Jordan, Cyprus, Northern Cyprus, Malta, and Luxembourg. So we're gonna try to do that in this episode. I think we just started with that in the last episode. So we got, I think, Uzbekistan, Turkey, we already signed deals with. Yep. We can stop improving relations with them as well. Uzbekistan, to save a bit of political power. And we'll need, wow, that's actually 6 extra deals. It's gonna be really nice for us. Well, Swedish Solitude. I was thinking that the music stopped playing altogether. What are we doing on the employment? Yeah, it's going up slightly. 17.3 in offices now. That's really good. Okay, with the trade with Sri Lanka done, we can now get the global free trade, which is gonna give us a relation with 101 countries of +5. And we get for additional +5 political outreach and 100 political power. Pretty good. Improved trade relations and political outreach with our neighbors means more trade, which ultimately means more money for us. Oh yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay, so you're getting really good at this. 53. Yeah, we're gonna get to about 30 per day. We need to build up a decent reserve of the weapons because right now we really don't have. Yeah, but look at this difference. 4 compared to 13 in defense, breakthrough 2 compared to 6.5, soft attack 4 compared to 12.8, hard attack 1 compared to 3.1, and even reliability isn't such a big difference. I think having something like 20,000 reserve would be ideal for an army of our size, because we have 7,000 in the field. And in the case of a military conflict, we'll need a decent amount to be able to replenish any casualties we'll take. Production of terraxes is going well too. And we got 500 on the IFVs and about 200 of you. Yeah, I think we can disband the M113s because they are. Actually, hold on. I was thinking. Yeah, I think Somalia is screwed. Could we? Yeah, we could start a military aid right now. Do we even have? They still have some divisions. I don't think they might even be using any, and it's just militia. Militia uses regular weapons, and that's all right. Yeah, small arms, manpads, and ATGMs. So I think you could start military aid of. Let's actually send them all of our older weapons, and we can Land Rover Defender. Why don't we have the? Interesting, we don't have everything in here. That's kind of interesting, but I can send them these weapons just to get rid of it. And we can maybe send them the manpads to the RBSs just to make sure on 2nd of November. And it's gonna be delivered. Yeah, next delivery. We don't even have the manpads listed here. Maybe they don't even know the technology or something. Researching neutrality. Well, could I? Oh, that's a good question. Could we send in? Send intervention force? No, we need more attention 5. Okay, well, even with the global interventionism, we are unable to save Somalia. I kind of hate it. Somalia is a tragic, failed state. I was thinking it might be fun to do something with it here, but I guess not. Okay, so high density isolation is finished. I think that ought to, yep, that changed the consumption kind of significantly. I forgot to buy the fuel, but doing fine. So what now? Factor output plus 10% would be kind of decent, but I think we're gonna give way to more monthly population. CAS9 gene editing. CAS9 is a Dalton protein in the immunological against DNA viruses and plasmids. Probably immunological response. Editing of this protein can help with improving natural defense and has extensive use in genetic engineering application as well. So modified population increased by 5%. Again, it's our goal to have as much of that as possible. And our naval manufacturer get a trait. Okay. Production output cost. Corvettes, frigates. Output cost to destroyers, cruisers. Yeah, corvettes, frigates, let's do that. Okay, that gave us a bit of a hit in the budget, but it's fine. Okay, we just received, I think, the first batch of manpads. Yeah, we did. Okay, the air attack is actually not that much better for the Stingers. That's interesting. I thought it would be much better, but no. Okay then. Well, fine. We managed to deliver that in 16 days. Hopefully there's gonna be someone left in 16 days to receive it. Fortunately, that's always a question. But the production is going well. Really well, actually. Okay, let's repay this. How much are we paying for the aircraft? 820. Okay, so the debt is definitely going down. That's good. That is good because we have what? We had something like 180 billion at the beginning of this episode, and now we have 139 billion. We're spending money like crazy on various effects. Hey, Ecuador proposes trade agreement. Oh, I'll take it. Okay, and we can now do the trade deals with these nations, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Okay, so Northern Cyprus, Southern Cyprus, or the Republic of Cyprus. Here is Malta. What else? Luxembourg. We forgot about you. And then it was Israel. Oh, we actually have a treaty with them. And Jordan. So we already signed radios for these two. Okay. So we have 3.5 billion now. Anyone we missed here? Okay, counterintelligence, then that's another 10 billion, and we're back where we were before. But hey, you know, we made everything better. Yemen has a Western outlook. Okay. So let's improve relations with Yemen. Oman is not aligned. Kurdistan. Okay, so we'll improve relations with Yemen. Georgia is emerging. Azerbaijan is emerging. Ukraine is emerging. Interesting. So they're definitely going with Russia in this one. Oh well. But Iceland. We forgot about Iceland. Okay. And Greenland. But Greenland is nationalist, turns out. Okay, and we don't have a trade deal with Canada either. Okay. Major issues. Run Mexico. No trade deal with Mexico. God damn it, I was so sure. Yeah, we haven't done Latin America at all. Okay, or Latin and Central America. So that's another huge amount of countries. Malta, Luxembourg. We can cancel those now. So here's Malta. Come on. Stop regulations. You guys, we also have a trade deal with, so we don't need to invest in that anymore. And who was the last one? Luxembourg, yeah. Guatemala, Canada, Mexico, Yemen, Iceland. Oh, okay, so we're already done with Luxembourg. Okay, so Guatemala, Iceland, Canada, Mexico, Yemen. So there's 5 extra trade deals. That's gonna serve us great because we're at 3.5 billion right now. We might be getting close to 4. Actually, speaking of which, are we still leasing a factory? We're leasing 2. Okay, so no, we have to get at least 1. Otherwise we can't import the white metals. And that is an issue for us. So let's import white metals. And when can we get the fuel? Now, okay, good. Okay, so the production is back to really good, and we are saving quite a lot of money because we're at 3.9 billion now. I mean, we're not building the office sector at this point, but that's, you know, that has hardly been an issue considering that our employment rate for offices is 17.6%. It's gonna change with the new technologies that are coming, but it's still gonna take a long time to deal with. Okay, we got man pads from United States. Okay, the Stingers 1.2, 1.2, 1.2, and we actually discarded, no, not yet, we still got 17 that needs to be changed. So one more batch and we're done. Somalia, how are you doing? Did you get... Okay, you're gonna get it now. For the October. Wait, what? Oh, there's no Wigo transport path because they lost Mogadishu. Ah, okay, well. I did not realize that they don't have any port. Oh well, what can we do? Okay, so we get the global trade. Now the question is there anything else here that would be interesting for us? Control the straits, dictate the agreements, special treatment, foreign aid. Okay, instead let's go with... Where can we get that extra off-map factory? What was that? Human rights? No. No. What was that? Defensive. Flying skill. Oh, here it is. Okay. Origin. Oh, these ones would be actually... Oh, we can get a nuclear reactor here. Okay, that would actually help us. But let's get this Singaporean bull and the entice foreign investment. Eyeing the West. or Sino-Singaporean. Okay, let's get the Singaporean bull, and then we're gonna get the entice foreign investment. That's an extra factory, which we can, we can stop using that extra factory and use this one instead. Our growth in the last few years following the great financial crisis has been impressive. We should try and maintain our bull market and keep the Singaporean bull feed and charging. I guess that was supposed to be fed and charging, but still. Okay, can we now sign some trade deals with Yemen? We need to... No, not yet. Okay, we need to wait a bit. We got, I believe, the bonus now, don't we? Yeah, no. Chinese speaking nation, training agreement. Okay, hold on. Who got? Training agreement, political outreach. So some got it and some didn't. That's interesting. Okay, so this is ST Engineering. Those are the guys that are producing our IFVs and APCs. So APC design team. Wait, you don't have main battle tank and recon tank. Production efficiency gap. I'm not entirely sure I want that. This one is what? Production output for main battle tank APCI. Oh, okay, that's good. Oh no, we got that one. Military Industrial Organization Research Bonus. Main battle tank, recon tank, production efficiency. Okay, would this change the Abrams? It would. M1A2 S Abrams. So wait, it has 10.5 kilometer speed, and we could upgrade the armors even more, and we still would get an increased reliability, armor, breakthrough, and defense. Conversion cost is 1.75. Okay, wait, this was M1A2S/S Abrams. Okay, let's do that. Because the original design is in use. Why can't I do that? What is wrong? It's not giving me any warning, so what the hell is going on? I guess because it's not our design, we cannot assign component to it. That's weird, but it might make some sense. Yeah, I guess that's the reason we can't do that. Okay. Well, cool, I guess then. We'll have to design our own tank with cocaine and hookers. I I guess that makes sense. Okay, so one more batch of stingers and we'll be done. These ones are running, and then one more and we'll be done. Okay, we are nearly halfway through the upgrades. Yeah, okay, that soft attack and hard attack is significantly higher. And watch company going bankrupt. We can help it by subsidizing it. But it's gonna cost us quite a lot of GDP. 3.6. We will probably plummet a bit into the depths of debt. Or maybe not, I don't know. Or maybe it's continuation of the previous subsidies. I haven't checked that. Could be. Could be. Okay, let's try those trade deals again that we were working so hard for. Okay, Yemen is going to accept. Then there was Iceland, right? Yep. Canada, Mexico, and Guatemala. Okay, that catapulted us to 4.06 billion per week. Our income is significantly increasing. Human Genome Project coming in 18 days, Sociable Machines coming in 23 days. Things are looking definitely up. Okay, how are we doing here? I don't know why I always click on the IFV when I'm able to see the APC. Okay, 354 in reserve. Okay, let's get rid of the M113s. Those are definitely outdated. I keep the Centurions conserved, but yeah, we can get rid of the AMXs. We no longer need those. Recon tax. Yeah, let's get rid of these three. Those are completely useless. Command equipment. We need to import some of those. Manpads. Sort of good. ATGMs. That's something that we need to do. Same with mounted ATGMs. Transport helicopters. That's something that we were looking at and we need to deal with, because I'm fairly positive we will need to do it for a future upgrade of our combined arms divisions. We already discussed that we will take helicopter combat support, and unfortunately that requires, what's it, transport helicopters? Yeah, 20 transport helicopters. And small arms manufacturers have a bit more. Okay, let's get the production cost needed and reliability are lowered. Okay, this one's obsolete. And this one should now have a reliability of 85, yep. And that means we're upgrading it yet again. Okay, so let's call this Sin. I just want to rename it. Let's call this /Sin X. Okay, well, more reliability is more reliability. I guess we fixed some design flaws that we weren't aware of before. And you guys are the naval guys. Anti-ship guided missiles or light attack. Let's go with light attack. And we finished the Human Genome Project. Now let's go with industrial production of nanofibers. Electrospun nanofibers are extensively studied and their potential applications are largely demonstrated. Electrospinning equipment, technological solutions, and electrospun materials are rapidly moving to commercialization. Dedicated companies are supplying laboratory and industrial scale components and apparatuses for electrospinning. 10% extra output is going to go a long way for us, believe you me. And we're going to end the episode when we get the sociable machines and start with the early AI robotics. So let's see how much that should increase the workforce in offices to about 20%, if I understand the math correctly, which I rarely do. But hey, didn't we buy the fuel or we didn't? We did. Yeah, look at that. Total generation right now is 11.7 gigawatts and consumption is only 10.15. Nice. So we're gonna start on the early AI robotics. Production efficiency cap gonna increase by 5%. Same with factory output. Civilian factories required workforce is gonna be lowered by 5%, and same for military. So these people, and dockyards actually, and these people can flock to our offices. Yep, 18.2. 18.3. Okay, that's not what I expected, but okay. Artificial intelligence in robotics has been limited since the recent inception of machine learning and other forms of AI. The introduction of AI within industrial and other forms of robotics will allow for robots to not only improve their productivity. Okay, and depth is low to 143 billion. Will be able to cancel the manpads very soon. Actually, after this one is delivered. And the aircraft are also coming, so I guess we might import some command equipment in the next episode. That would make sense. Either way, the small arms have been upgraded yet again, but we're speeding up the production, so all of our units are going to have either the SAR-21 SIN or SIN-X versions. And thoraxes are also doing pretty good, 380 in reserve, if I understand correctly, because we dumped the other ones. Yep, we did. And one of these can also be dumped. We don't need those. So we'll only have the 385 thoraxes. We want to have about at least 1,000, as we discussed before, which is going to take a while, but we're on our way. Baby steps. Baby steps. And we cancelled all of the improvements, so we'll wait for a bit. I mean, relationship improvement. Gonna wait for a bit of political power collection, and then we're gonna go on a tour through South America. So join me for the next episode where we're gonna do just that.